Our next section is chorionic villus sampling. Chorionic villus sampling, or CVS, as it is often referred to, is aspiration of placental tissue precursors under ultrasound guidance. Now, we don't actually enter the amniotic cavity at all, but we aspirate the placental villi, which will become the placenta. This is a diagnostic outpatient office procedure performed between 10 to 12 weeks under ultrasound guidance without anesthesia. Catheter is placed into the placental tissue without entering the amniotic cavity. This can be done either transvaginally or it can be transabdominal. The pregnancy loss rate is 0.7%. Not high, but it is not zero. So you always have to ask, do the benefits or the likelihood of finding something outweigh the risks? Here we have an image of a transcervical CVS, and you can see the catheter is placed through the cervix and into the chorionic villi, which are right here. Those are aspirated. The embryo and the chorion arise from the same common origin, which is the zygote. One would expect then that the chromosomes of the embryo and the chromosomes of the placenta should be identical. And 99.5% of the time, that is the case. There are cases reported of placental mosaicism, whereas the embryo has normal karyotype. So if you find an abnormality on CVS, you really need to then do an amniocentesis to confirm that. But the beauty of this is you do not have to enter the amniotic cavity. This is the transabdominal chorionic villus sampling. And which one you choose depends on your training, your experience, and preference. This is often done in association with the nuchal translucency. If you find a nuchal translucency which is beyond a certain parameter, you may just go ahead and do the CVS at the same time if you're set up to do that. Again, what we're assessing is the chorionic villi, which are the precursors of the placenta. This is a transabdominal CVS, and you can see the ultrasound transducer here, and the needle is being placed in. Here are CVS samples which have been obtained and which are going to be sent to the laboratory. All right, and that is the end of chorionic villus sampling.